The U.S. government's controversial decision to repatriate two suspected drug traffickers to Colombia and Ecuador has sparked debate. President Donald Trump announced the plan after a military operation in the Caribbean where the U.S. forces intercepted a vessel. The operation resulted in the deaths of the vessel's occupants, raising questions about the legality of the strikes. The Trump administration's justification for the action is rooted in the claim that the U.S. is engaged in an armed conflict with Latin American drug cartels, which are allegedly linked to Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro's efforts to smuggle drugs and criminals into the U.S. This interpretation, however, has been met with skepticism, as it may be seen as an overreach of executive power and a potential violation of international law. Critics argue that the U.S. should focus on diplomatic and legal means to combat drug trafficking, rather than resorting to military action. They question the necessity and proportionality of such operations, especially when they result in the loss of innocent lives. The incident has ignited a heated debate about the ethics and effectiveness of the U.S.'s approach to drug enforcement, with many calling for a reevaluation of its strategy. As the U.S. prepares to repatriate the survivors, the international community watches with a critical eye, urging the U.S. to prioritize human rights and due process in its efforts to combat drug trafficking.